Good morning, comrades. We are on board. Little Red Rocket.
Hey there, it's Aviator Joe with you in the Little Red Rocket, and in this video, I'd like to show you a couple of trips to Erie, Ottawa International in Port Clinton, Ohio. I was here in a rented Technum almost 10 years ago, so this was almost a new experience for me. The first trip was late February of this year. Erie, Ottawa, or Port Clinton as it's sometimes referred to on CTAF, is about a 40-minute flight from Mansfield with a neutral wind and an indicated airspeed of 85 knots. It was a nice smooth climb to 2500 MSL, and it remained that way for the entire leg to Port Clinton. Once I was stable, I turned on the autopilot. I use Dynon's simplified mode and select HSI and altitude, which tracks the path in the flight plan at the current altitude. It took me a while to trust the autopilot. I'll have a video on that process in the future. As I went north, I passed Bellevue, Ohio, which is home to a massive rail yard. A little further north, I found an equally massive quarry. It's a nautical mile square, according to Google Earth. I checked the weather and it looked like the best runway was going to be 09. Notice how I use a special hand language to figure it out. As I got closer, I could see Sandusky Bay.
Autopilot, disconnect.
I disconnected my autopilot and discovered that it was a little bumpy, not surprisingly. I called in my intentions using the Erie, Ottawa name, then heard someone use Port Clinton.
Erie, Ottawa traffic. Lakesport 634 Hotel Bravo is 6 miles to the south. We'll be crossing over at 2,600 feet midfield to do a teardrop for a left downwind to 09er. Erie, Ottawa.
Port Clinton traffic, it's 407 here, 4 mile final, runway 18, Port Clinton.
Oh well, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. I would be crossing 3 miles of water. At 2,500 feet, I should be able to glide well over 3 nautical miles, so I wasn't concerned, but I did hedge my bets and flew near the bridges. In reality, that was just to make me feel better. I routinely flew my Quicksilver over Hoover Reservoir. That is 6 miles long, but under a mile at its widest, so 3 miles is a bit of a jump. Click on the link on the top right to see me flying over Hoover in the MX. After finding the field, I announced my intentions using the local vernacular.
Port Clinton, Lakesport 634 Hotel Bravo, about to fly over midfield at 2,500. Port Clinton. Port Clinton, Lakesport 634 Hotel Bravo, turning downwind for 09er. Port Clinton. And we're going to have to move quite a bit over. And if I don't like it, I go around.
I realized I was too close. It felt weird to be in a pattern over the water. I turned base too quickly and was way too high at 1,200 feet. Time to go around.
Port Clinton 634. Hotel Bravo going around 409. Port Clinton. (631) Hotel Bravo, turning base for 09, Port Clinton. Wow, I am like way off here.
I made the same mistake on the second try, going around again.
Port Clinton, 631 Hotel Bravo, going around 0963 Port Clinton. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm just going to go.
As I started the third attempt, I decided this was not the day for Port Clinton.
Port Clinton, 631 Hotel Bravo, leaving the area going south. Port Clinton.
My next attempt was a week later.
Port Clinton, Erie, Ottawa, International.
The wind was from the south, so I was on runway 18 this time. Notice my fancy planning diagram.
We're going to be going down runway 18. The winds are down there, coming from the south, at the 1,600 foot altitude, so I'm going to start
Autopilot mode.
knock you down a couple hundred feet. Light 4634 Hotel Bravo, Port Clinton, we're turning 45 into left downwind for 18, Port Clinton. I'm going to go past that house.
I had already decided that my turning point for base was the Northwest Catawba Marina, the house as I called it. This would give me a generous final to allow me time to settle the plane after hitting any turbulence over the water.
Port Clinton, Light Support 64 Hotel Bravo, turning base for 18, Port Clinton. That's good, 56, could be a little bit slower. There it is. Another over the water approach. And that means it's probably going to be a little bouncy. Go a little bit faster. Port Clinton, Light Sport, 64 Hotel Bravo, turning final for 18. This will be a touch and go. Port Clinton. Nice, slow up. Kinda bouncy.
Turbulence, as predicted.
About 45 here. I would not want to be these people living here. was fun. Let's do it again. The full stop. Fort Clinton 634 Hotel Bravo, turning crosswind for 18. Fort Clinton.
Traffic 75, don't turn downwind 20 losses.
And let's do this. Fort Clinton, Mike Sport 634 Hotel Bravo, turning downwind for 18. Fort Clinton. Stay up here. Fort Clinton, 634 Hotel Bravo, turning base for 18. Fort Clinton.
Foot Bay traffic, check 891 golf left downwind 21, Foot Bay.
Leaving altitude.
That's got to be about 50. A little bit faster. Definitely getting blown. Fort Clinton, Mike Sport 634 Hotel Bravo, turning final 18. This will be a full stop. Fort Clinton. It's a little active, but not too bad. Feel really bad over flying over these fancy houses over here. Actually, I don't feel bad at all. Okay. That wasn't bad. Oh, this is the runway.
I secured the little red rocket and took a bathroom break. Let's look at the sectional for a moment. I always wondered what went on in these restricted areas just northwest of Port Clinton. A notice tacked up on the FBO wall cleared that up for me. Boom! All refreshed and pre-flighted, I took off for home.
Airspeed's alive. And there we are, boy.
Next time I come here, I plan to do some island hopping, at least on Putin Bay and Kelly's Island. They don't allow touch and goes, and there are landing fees, but it would be a lot of fun. The big news is that the channel has finally reached 500 subscribers. I'd like to thank all of you who watch, comment, like, and subscribe. Happy landings!